everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Hi everyone, so today I have Lottie with me, and Lottie is the Lottie sculpt by Laura Lee Eagles, and she was reborn by Emma Bennett. And Emma reborn her for me back in March of 2023, so she's about 2 years old now. Lottie was requested by a Dolly friend sub that visits my channel almost every time that I have a video on, and I really appreciate that. Her name is Lara from Lara Reborn World, and so Laura, this is for you today, and for anyone else who's interested in seeing sweet little Lottie. So anyway, let me show you the outfit that I'm going to change her into. I found this pretty little dress. It's Seersucker, and it's got like very light blue and white stripes. Got a real pretty red, looks like crochet trimming around the edges of the butterfly sleeves, and it's got like a double ruffle there, pretty red bow. And then it's got really pretty double row of red ribbon on the hem. And so, and it also has a pair of matching seersucker little panties that goes with this dress. So you'll see that in a minute. And then what I chose to go with this outfit, I wanted to go with red as the accent color, of course. And so she's going to be wearing these darling little patent leather shoes, pretty little shoes. These red socks that have lace around the edge, and then it's got these satin bows. And then on her hair, she's going to be wearing this pretty red bow, and then in her ears, she does have pierced ears, so she's going to be wearing those cute little strawberry earrings, perfect for summertime. Yes, it is. Strawberries are definitely summertime. And I'm going to tell you a little something about strawberries in the summertime as I get her changed. Was going to show you a couple of things. This is her birth certificate from Emma Bennett. It's got her information. She's 7 pounds, 11 ounces, 24 inches. And like I said, she was born on March 1st of 2023. And then this is her gorgeous COA. I just think this is so pretty, very beautiful. And she is number 400 out of 1,000, and it says first edition. So, yeah, I don't know about, I don't think that there's a second edition. I haven't heard, but anyway, yeah. And then there's the signature. And then there's another cute little picture of Lottie, little Lottie. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, she's a cutie. So Laura, thank you for requesting her. I'm trying to think of the name request. Can you believe it? Anyway, let's go ahead and get her, start getting her changed. And let's see, I'm going to put her up here for a second, because I am going to, let me see if I can, well, maybe what I'll do is I'm going to bring up the big kid pillow, and I'm going to put the big kid pillow down here, right here, so that I can get her changed, and I'll readjust everything so that you can see. Move this over a little bit. Put her over here. Whoops! She just dropped her little butterfly. I was going to show you her little butterfly and her caterpillar as well. Let me catch the little butterfly. Wanted to fly away. This is her butterfly, and this is the caterpillar, and then this is what the caterpillar turned into, the butterfly. And these two cute little palm pals were sent to us. I'll tell you a little bit about Lottie's twin sisters too. She has 2 twin sisters. She has one named Tikva, over at Annette's nursery. She's at Ann May's lovely place. And then she has another twin sister named Annie. And Annie lives with our dear friends Claudia and Paula in Montreal, Canada. And so, yeah, so she has 2 other twin sisters, so we have triplets all together. But anyway, they had sent a cute outfit and these little caterpillars for Annette and I to twin with. And so, so Lottie always has these little toys with her. She likes them. Cute little soft beanbag toys. So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and get her started. Let's take her shoes and socks off and go from there. So, so yeah, I wanted to talk to you about something really special in my childhood that I remember happening every summer, and I can still remember the fragrance. My mom was a gardener. She loved to garden, whether it was flowers, fruits, vegetables. She loved to garden. She also loved, well, I think that she also, yeah, she planted a couple of peach trees, and so she had the greenest thumb ever. And so anyway, every summer when we were kids, she would always plant strawberries, always. And then she would send us outside to pick the strawberries, and of course we were allowed to have maybe 1 or 2, but we didn't want to eat a lot because we wanted to bring our mom all the strawberries that we could, because she made the most awesome strawberry preserves in the world, and I'm talking about in the world. Of course, I may be prejudiced since she was my mom, but yeah. So I remember doing that for her, picking strawberries, and then bringing them in, and then my mom would I didn't really at the time I was young, and I didn't really watch the process. I just brought the strawberries into her. I didn't watch how she made it or anything like that, but I do remember going into the kitchen and smelling this wonderful fragrance of strawberries simmering away in this big pot on the stove. And oh my gosh, if you have never smelled strawberries simmering on a stove to make strawberry preserves or strawberry jam, whatever you want to call it, we used it as jam. But it is the best summertime smell ever. I totally remember that. And so when I picked out Lottie's earrings today, I immediately thought of that wonderful memory that I have of my mom making strawberry jam, strawberry preserves, and I call them preserves. That wasn't jelly. She kept the strawberries like whole. They were kind of just like mashed a little bit or whatever, and so eating her jam was on a slice of bread. We always had bread with peanut butter and some type of a jam, or mainly jam, because she liked the fruit. But whenever we had peanut butter and strawberry jelly, oh my goodness, those strawberries, that was like dessert. I mean, no kidding, that was like dessert. And it's such an awesome, awesome memory of those times. She also, like I said, we did a garden one year, or probably a couple of years. I remember one year when we did the garden. And we each got to choose a vegetable to plant. And let's see, I chose, we had all kinds of different ones. I chose radishes. I don't know why. I don't even know if I liked radishes, but I chose radishes. And so, yeah, and so we planted our seeds, and then we got to, as they grew, we got to water them, and we got to pick them, and we got to sample them, and it was just really, she had a really good lifestyle for us. She really did. I'm trying to figure out, I think I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this nice little cotton diaper cover on Miss Lottie today. Or see, I was trying to figure out, no, you know what? Since she has this, I'll show you. This is what she's going to be wearing. And I saw, she's got a onesie on that goes all the way down. I'm going to go ahead, because she's got a diaper on too. So I must have just been using this as like a little bloomers or something. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this off for now. And we'll go ahead and put these little cute little bloomer panties on her. But yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about, the good old days with my mom and her gardens, and those peach trees that she had 2 peach trees that were just awesome. And the same thing, she would make peach jam or preserves or whatever you want to call it with peaches. And that was an awesome fragrance too, going into the kitchen. She, talk about when you smell something, it brings back memories. You've heard of that, where a fragrance can bring back a memory, or a song can bring back a memory. Both of those things, songs or fragrances, can really take me back. And to the good old days. The good old days. Of course, I'm not saying we had perfect days, but we had good days. Everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, but families all, we all have good days and our bad days. And, mostly it was good days. Sometimes it wasn't. But my mom was a good mom, I guess is just what I'm trying to say. She did her best. She did her best. She had 4 kids. I have an older sister that's 3 years older than me. And then I have 2 younger brothers that are, my next brother next to me he's about 2 years younger than me. And then my youngest brother is about, probably 3 years. No, not 3 years. Probably a year and a half older than my next to me brother. I don't know. I'd have to stop and look at all of our ages and stuff. But anyway, that's how it goes. I'm the middle child. My brother, I guess my one brother and me, we're the middle children. And then I have my sister that's 3 years older, and then my youngest brother, who is probably at least 3 years younger than me. So, but my mom had a handful of kids, and she had to figure out, especially in the summertime, how to keep us busy, what to do to keep us busy. And she was really good at doing that. Yeah, she taught us how to, it's not like she was a helicopter mom and flitted about us all the time. What she did was she taught us things to do, like, that's why I'm so into hobbies and doing things like embroidery and sewing clothes. And I used to do mosaic art with colored rice that I would color myself with food coloring. And she taught us how to do all kinds of things to keep us busy, so that we would have something to do, so she wouldn't constantly have to flit around and tell us to do stuff. So I feel really, really, really fortunate. I really, really do. These are looking really cute. I think that Lottie looks really pretty in this color because her eyes are so gorgeous. They're so darn blue. They're just really beautiful. I'm trying to get her socks on straight here. Isn't she a cutie patootie with those 2 little, you see her little teeth, her bottom teeth there? Oops. Today is going to be my dropsy day. Yes, today's my dropsy day. Yeah. I do have days like that. Oh, I do have dropsy days. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed hearing about my olden days with our gardens and our strawberries and our peaches and our veggies and things like that. It's always fun to talk about the old days. Yeah. I don't like, and I really don't, I hope that I don't repeat myself too often. I just don't want to be boring, you know, and just, oh no, here goes Gail with that story again, you know. Oh my goodness, I just don't want to be that person. So anyway, hopefully I'm not, but if I am, please let me know and I will stop being that person. Yes, I will. There we go. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take her rubber band out. I always like to use the bottom part of this comb to take it off. It's so much easier. So much easier. She has, her hair is human hair, really nice human hair. Beautiful color. Seems like Emma, when she does blonde hair, she likes the kind that has the red tint in it. I do too. I like the colors that she uses on her babies and toddlers. Let's see. Here's my little box of. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I can pick that back up again. Let's go ahead and pick. I'm going to pick out a clear one because you're not going to see it anyway. No, you are not. You will not see it. You're going to see the pretty red bow. Yeah. So we had, last night we had a rain that started, and it rained all night long, and it rained hard. And then it also rained this morning. And so when I took Jenny for a walk today, I saw that the creek, because it rained so much, the creek flooded. And so what I do is I did a video out there to show you what our flooded creek looks like, because just a few days ago I was able to put a creek video, a really nice bubbly sounding creek video on, because you know the creek was down. It was like a perfect depth, and you could hear the water running over the rocks and all that stuff. But then today it was so flooded that you couldn't even see the rocks or hear the bubbling, but you could hear like the rushing sound of the creek. And so at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and put that footage to show you the difference. You know, and I was telling you in the video, I was telling you that, you know, there's sometimes that it's just impossible to take a creek video, because, you know, if it's just rain, then it's going to be flooding over. But if it's really, really dry, like a really super dry time of year, there's going to be no water, and there's going to be no pretty little bubbling over the rock sounds. So anyway, I talk about that in my creek video at the end, and you're going to see a cute little bit of Jenny too. She finally looked up at me when I said, "Hi, Jenny." Sometimes she doesn't want to, you know. She's like, I say her name so often, I guess she just starts ignoring me. But this time when I said, "Hi, Jenny," she looked up at me, and it's really cute. So I hope you enjoy it. And it'll be after we say goodbye. So yeah. So isn't she a pretty little girl? Let me show you how she sits. She's got her little froggy legs going on. Really, really cute little chubby little froggy legs. She is absolutely adorable. I mean, she really, really is. And then she's got her matching little panties there. And yeah, I'm really, Lara, I'm really glad that you asked me to bring her on today. So much fun. And if anybody else has any requests, please let me know. I am always happy to fill in your requests with one of your favorite toddlers or babies or whatever. Yeah. So there she is. So I hope you enjoyed seeing her today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. And have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget to watch the creek video at the end. And until we meet again, bye-bye from me and little Lottie. Bye-bye. Okay, it rained all night, and it's still raining right now. I wanted to show you a picture of the creek when it's been raining for a while. Remember the creek video that I put in my last video, my very recent video? Anyway, this is the exact same spot. This area right here is the walkway down to the creek, but as you can see, it's flooded. It's flooded almost all the way up to the top of the bank. And then that road that you see across the way there, that is what we call the deer crossing, and that's where we also cross our ATV in our ATV. But anyway, you can see that there's no way to cross the creek right now, and there's no lovely bubbling over the rocks sound because everything's underwater. So I just thought it'd be fun to show you. There are certain times of the year that I can do creek videos. There's other times that I can't because of the either the rain, it's raining, or we're not getting enough rain and the creek is dry. So I was very fortunate the other day to get a really nice creek video for you all. But yeah, just wanted to show you. And let me see if I can find Ginny. She's down here with me. We're taking a walk. Hi, Ginny. Hi girl. Yeah, we're taking a walk, and we're just gonna walk along the creek here and get a little bit of exercise. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing it.